You guys chose What If Naruto. Basically, was like Broly. The story would change a lot because Naruto's life would be a lot different because Broly. He's basically like Super Broly. I was gonna make him like Z Broly, but Z Broly needs a trigger for his anger, and I just need to change the story. Now, basically, Naruto will have a similar mental state as Broly. I don't really know. He wouldn't really be smarter in this what if because he doesn't really, put himself into that type of. He doesn't even put himself in a type of learning environment. You guys will find out in basically in the story. Now, if you guys can get this video over 100 likes, I'll do What If Naruto was the reincarnation of Z Broly. Don't really know how that'll go, but I guess I'll have to try. It'll give me some time to think of a story as well, so yeah. Now, Naruto, when he is born, instead of Minato just putting one half of it, he just has to stuff the entire thing in it because he just doesn't have enough time to seal it in himself. And if he didn't seal the other half before he died, then it'll basically, run along. Like, basically, one half of the QB would be free, and then that QB would kill the other. I don't really know if Minato would have died holding I'm pretty sure the Yang version of the Kurama, and that Kurama killed Naruto. Well, I don't know, but yeah. Now, basically, after stuffing the entire Nine Tails, the entire thing, Yin and Yang, into Naruto, along with messing with Naruto's chakra, it also, messed with his brain. Kurama, basically, he could have broken out. No, he couldn't break out because the Reaper Death Seal is like one of the most powerful sealing jutsus ever. But yeah, now Kurama's stuck in there. He's basically just gonna torment Naruto until he snaps and he basically breaks free. Now, growing up, Naruto's life would be the same, or just a little tad, a tad bit worse. It'll basically be nearly the same. Now, Naruto, his mental state is already fucked. So, yeah. Now, Naruto never had a family in this one. Hiruzen never took him in, even if, Kushina asked him as her dying words or something to take care of him when she disappeared. But, yeah, Hiruzen, he feels some type of way. But, yeah. Now, Naruto, like I said, his mental state is fucked. And basically all the abuse that Ken and Naruto felt in his village when he was a kid, it feels a billion times worse to Naruto, but in actuality, in reality, it's still the same amount of abuse that Naruto went through. Now, basically, this Naruto, he won't have any special abilities. He won't have Wrathful Mode. He won't have Super Saiyan. He won't have Ki. He's just gonna have the mental state of Broly. And it will change the story because Naruto will end up going berserk a lot in this one, just because anger issues. But yeah. Now, basically, one day Naruto, he's basically hungry, and the check that he was supposed to get from Hiruzen, he lost it because some jackoff broke into his house and stole it. Now, Naruto would see that there are three dudes basically picking on the Hyuga girl. Now, Naruto walking over there, and he would ask them to stop. Now, they would basically turn on him like, then they're like, it's the monster, as they would just start to try to beat on Naruto, as they would land a few good hits, as then they would notice that Naruto is visibly twitching. Now, Naruto's eyes would basically turn red, as he doesn't enter his, first tail mode, because, that's not easily accessed. But yeah, now Naruto, he's basically has his red eye mode. It's not showing. It's nothing but fox eyes, which I'm pretty sure you still get a strength boost from that one. But yeah, now the boys would start to run away as basically Naruto is basically gripping onto his face as he would look over towards Hinata. Hinata just looks at him and she falls back. So some random Hyuga running looking for Hinata would run up on Naruto, give him the smack, basically chopping him on the neck or basically pressing some of his chakra points so Naruto would fall out. Now, he would be looking at Naruto as he's like that chakra. And he had his Byakugan on, so he would have felt the nine tails slipping. Now he's like, alright, have to tell. Basically, I'm pretty sure I forgot their clan leader's name. But he's like, I have to go tell the clan leader so he can tell Hiruzen about this one. Now he would basically take Hinata and he would run off. With Hinata saying we're just gonna leave him here, as the Hyuga clan member would say that we don't get involved with that kid. As they would jump off. Naruto waking up a few minutes later, as he would get up, not knowing what happened. Well, he is, quiet. So, yeah. Basically getting up and walking off to Hiruzen's office. Now, he would tell Hiruzen that his money got stolen, as Hiruzen would look at Naruto and he's like, huh. And he would hand Naruto a check. Now, he tells Naruto to spend it wisely, and he put a little extra in there. As Naruto says, yeah, and he would walk off. Now, Hiruzen, he's just looking like, huh. Now, Naruto, he does get a little bit of scarring on his body, just like rips and tears, because when the nine tails was fully put inside of him, he couldn't contain all that chakra, so Nine Tails basically was trying to burst out forcibly, even if it killed the baby. So, yeah, there are little stretch marks on Naruto's stomach, and basically, I would say, yeah, just stretch marks. So, he does have a little cut on his chest, because the chakra was leaking out, and it was bursting from his... Yeah, that was pretty painful for a child. Like, no one would want to go through that pain. Now, Naruto wouldn't stop crying for days after that one, so yeah. Now, basically, there is a constant noise in Naruto's head as well. Kirama speaking, an echoey voice for effect. Now, he's like, kid, and that word kid would ring throughout Naruto's head throughout the entire day, over and over and over and over and over again. So, yeah, Naruto, he's basically, all messed up in the head. So, we're going to get to the first day of basically the academy. So, Naruto, he's basically quiet, and he's sitting in the back of the classroom, as he's, has his head down. Now, basically, a teacher, how they be, and how they hate Naruto, he'd tell, basically, I forgot his name. He would tell Iruka that just to ignore that boy, and you'll be fine, as he'd walk off. Now, basically, Iruka would look over, and he's like, huh. And he would somewhat be reminded of himself and Naruto, as he starts to teach the class, Naruto not paying much attention. Now, Naruto is just trying to figure out a way to ease the noise in his brain, as basically Iruka would pop up in front of him, saying Naruto. And he would ask a question about the, Sage of the Six Paths, which is a myth and everyone should know about. Well, basically people who paid attention in the ninja class should know about the myth, but whatever. Well, they think it's a myth, but yeah. Naruto looks over down to the Sage of the Six Paths. He's like, huh? Oh, I don't know. As basically people in the class just start laughing, saying that Naruto is an idiot. As Hiruzen would just look down at them, and he would look over towards Naruto, who's just, he just has his head down. Now, basically Naruto, he's already on the edge because the constant noise from Kirama, and yeah. Now, basically, a few months would pass, as it is time for them to go for their combat testing now. Now, basically, he would have Naruto and Sasuke pair up. Now, Sasuke, he would basically get into a stance as now he doesn't really think that Naruto's that strong, but Naruto's physical body is pretty powerful, or if you could say powerful, because all the chakra he has from the Nine Tails, the entire Nine Tails, plus his Namikaze chakra, yup, and his Uzumaki chakra. So, yeah. Did I say? I'm pretty sure I said Namikaze, right? Yeah, I did. Now, basically, Sasuke would rush at Naruto, who basically has Naruto's just standing there. He doesn't have any type of stance. So Sasuke would throw a punch as Naruto would, take it in the face. Now, that's when Naruto, his, battle senses kick in. As he'd grab Sasuke's arm, and he would begin to pull him towards him. Now, Sasuke is yanked towards Naruto, as Naruto does somewhat of a lariat, pushing Sasuke to the ground. Now, Naruto, yeah, when he gets into this mode, it's only when someone attacks him, and it's basically him attacking retaliation. Now, Naruto, he would rush towards Sasuke, throwing a punch, which when it landed on the ground, I mean, there wouldn't really be a crack of chakra, or like, the ground wouldn't really crack since they're on a soft surface, but Haru didn't even feel the chakra seeping out of Naruto's body. Now, he's like, huh, alright. As he says, I guess I should end this. As he says, that's enough, do the sign. As Naruto, who's basically still in his, battle protective state, he would just, take him a while to stop breathing heavily. Now, then his eyes would revert back to normal because they were in a reddish type state. Now, he would put up the sign as he would go to basically put his hand into Sasuke's, as they would do the unison sign. It's called the unison sign. So, yeah. Now, basically, after that, we're going to have a time skip. Naruto is 10 years old as he's rushing through the village. He is wearing his signature... Yeah, he's wearing his signature's clothes, but for my sanity, it's like a black and yellow, because I didn't really like his old colors. So, it's basically like the one he has in Shippuden. As Naruto... I have to go check on my little sister real quick, it's too quiet. But, yeah. Now, Naruto's running through the village as... basically, this dude's zooming. Now... while running, he would bump into a girl, knocking her down. Now, Naruto, who is, I guess he's a lot taller in this one. He's probably a little bit, if not as tall as Sasuke, and his body is a lot more toned. Now, he knocked down this girl as he would pick her up, and she would somewhat, make a E sound. Now, Naruto is like, huh? As he looks up and he sees it's his old friend Hinata. Now he says, oh, Hinata, are you heading off to the Hyuga compound? Which Naruto and Hinata have somewhat of a friendship. No type of relationship at all. It's just friends, as Naruto thinks of it. And she would say, yeah. And then she would tell Naruto that she has to hurry up and go now, as she'd rush past him. And basically Hinata's not as afraid to talk to him, since they've been friends for a while now. So, yeah. Naruto would continue to run towards his academy, as he'd finally get there, and he would run in the door. Now, Naruto would basically go to sit down, as basically Iruka would be telling them about the test, and he would basically have them do it. Now, Naruto, he would basically do a clone, he's like actually trying, as Iruka can see this, as he would make a clone. Now, he would also do the transformation jutsu, which... I'm pretty sure that would be pretty, Naruto's pretty good at transformation jutsus. But I don't really know. He would have an actual transformation this time. With his transformation jutsu, he would transform into a perfect copy of the Hokage, the third. Now, with his clone jutsu, though, that's where he fails. Now, basically, Iruka, he just looks at Naruto and he's like, I already know the problem. As he would give Naruto a headband, as people in the class would be outraged, and basically, Ruka tells him to shut up. If you were actually smart and actually paid attention to my lessons, you should know that a large pool of chakra can be basically hard to contain and control. As he says, Naruto here has the largest pool of chakra in the village. As they're like, that guy has the largest pool of chakra? And he would, Iruka would say he has a higher chakra pool even than the Hokages. As he says, Naruto, you're going to have to catch up if you want to actually be basically a Genin. As Naruto says, yeah, as he would sit down. Now, Naruto's been practicing for months to actually get that jutsu down. So, he's basically, a little bit happy that he actually passed. Now, Naruto's abilities, he doesn't really have hyper senses because he's always used all of them equally, even his eyesight, so, yeah. Now, I would put him on a different team just for the what if, but I'm going to put him on Team 7. Now, basically, a day would go by as he would get his ninja license, but then something would happen. Some random, basically, this is where I'll make some changes in the story of the Naruto. I'm gonna say, The Village of Sound sends a couple of ninja to steal the Scroll of Sealing. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Now, Naruto, he's basically on his way to the Hokage's office as he would see these ninja run in. Now, Naruto, being confused, would walk in after them as he would ask them what they're doing here. As they're like, they would say it's a leaf getting, as one of them would throw a kunai at Naruto, with Naruto easily deflecting it. Now, Naruto is basically, his eyes are starting to twitch as he's getting in his defensive mode, which he activates when anytime someone attacks him, which has gotten him in a lot of trouble before, since a lot of village people would throw things at him, and he would go into a blind rage, destroying anything in sight, with Chunin and Jonin having to stop him. He doesn't go into Ninetales mode, it's just him retaliating. Now, basically, he would rush towards the Sound Ninja. I'm gonna say he just kills them out of instinct of protection. So, yeah, he would kill both the Sound Ninja. Now, Naruto, he's just looking down as he's like, Now, then a couple of Leaf Shinobi would see this as they're like, Naruto, what are you doing here? Here's where something different's gonna happen. So, you know that story about how, basically on how do you guys know that story on how the true Hyuga clan leader, on how he basically killed some ninja who were sneaking in to steal the Byakugan from Hinata? Basically, yeah. So, I might have Naruto get exiled from the village, because, Broly was exiled, and we want to have that, ring a little, but, I don't really know what story I would go for, so I probably might not do that, but that's for you guys to decide. I'm hoping you would take the easy way out for me, which is, not exiling him, but, yeah, even if, soon as they exiled him, Danzo would probably send off, Anbu to kill Naruto, which Naruto would probably body if they push him hard enough. But, yeah, this is your question. The story won't get boring after Naruto gets, exiled, but it's just gonna be him, on the run from Danzo and the Akatsuki for a while, because, yeah. Now, your decision, your choice. 100 likes and I'll be doing What If Naruto, or I might do What If Deku. What If Naruto or What If Deku was the reincarnation of Z Broly. 100 likes or over. Now, thank you for watching, and this is all.